5 Weather Center. I'm Bill Hurrelbrink with an update on your Saturday morning weather update. We'll give it just a few minutes for folks to log on and join us here for this Facebook Live as we update the winter weather that is headed towards our neck of the woods here for the next several hours here in Kansas City. Live look from our Border City camera on our tower from 31st and Grand, pointed to the north. Not picking up any snow here near the downtown area yet, but we are up north, and I'll show you with some scout cameras here in just a second where I'm starting to see the white stuff fall. Temperature-wise, we are in the mid-20s right now, 24 KCI, 23 downtown, 23 in Marshall. St. Joe in with some snow already, 20 degrees up in that neck of the woods. And this is just north of the Platte City area. This is the Camden Point exit off of I-29. You can see the snow start to come down here. It's also falling a little bit south of this area as well. For our friends up in Platte City, if you're starting to get a little bit of snow, please log on, leave us a comment, and let us know. As you can see, the radar is well, I'll show you here radar here in just a second. This is the winter weather advisory that is in effect until 9 o'clock this evening for our viewing area. Here is the radar, and as you can see, we got a pretty good system headed towards our neck of the woods right now. And again, St. Joe up here getting some snowfall. Camden Point right about in this neck of the woods here, getting a little bit of snowfall there as well. So I-29 still looked drivable in that picture, but just said the conditions could deteriorate here pretty quick as the snow continues to move into the Kansas City area here within the next half hour to 45 minutes. This is how Forecast Track times it out, with the system arriving here in the next hour, 90 minutes or so. Around noon, still have some snow going on through the afternoon hours until about 5 or 6 o'clock tonight as the system exits off to our east. And then we just get chilly overnight. We're talking single-digit wind chills overnight tonight. Have another chance of some snow tomorrow morning. Again, that's another quick system that pushes through and then brings another chance of snow on Monday morning, just about in time for the morning drive. Now, a lot of people are asking about snow amounts. Here's what we can say so far about that. Forecasted totals within the 435 loop looks to be maybe 1 to 3 inches possible. If we get a little up to the north, and you see a little bit more snow possible. These latest data runs are actually bringing the snow totals down a little bit. So whereas Maryville was forecasted a little bit over 3 inches of snow here earlier this morning, again, the latest models have brought that down a little bit. Now only 2.1 inches, almost 3 in Cameron. And again, downtown loop, we're talking 2 inches or so. For you guys, what is that people saying in the comments? Wanted to say hello, you're watching. In Gallatin, no snow there. Chillicothe's checking in. Fairly light snow in St. Joe. Jackson County, not getting too much there. Good morning, Rebecca. Again, thank you for your snow reports and for everybody logging in online. And do appreciate those real-time reports that we can then pass on to folks here on Facebook. But again, 2 to 3 inches, I think, is what we're going to get within the 435 loop. Higher snow totals up to our north. And again, that winter weather advisory is in effect until 9 o'clock this evening. With the snow blowing, it's going to be a little bit lighter snow than we've had the last couple of times around too. More of a powdery light snow with our temperatures being so cold. So with that lighter snow, a little bit of a wind gusting around up to 20 miles per hour. It could blow the snow today. See a little bit of drifting. We could also see some lowered visibilities and some dangerous road conditions. So if you do have to get out, I'd really rather you do it here the next 20 minutes. Get out and get back if you can, because I think conditions could deteriorate pretty quickly here as we get into the later morning hours into the early afternoon. But it is short-lived. Again, it should be out of here by 5 or 6 o'clock this evening. And then once that gets out of here is when the cold air arrives, and that'll be in place here for the next several days. We're talking temperatures in the teens for the next 3 or 4 days here after today. And some of the overnight temperatures are looking close to 0 on Tuesday, with wind chills possibly 10 to 15 degrees below 0. So I'm not such a big fan of that. I don't mind the snow too much, but that cold weather when it gets so cold out there, not a big fan of that. Nothing in Richmond. Not seeing anything in Warrensburg yet. You won't see anything in Warrensburg for a little bit while longer. It's all on the western edge of town, so it's got to get through Kansas City first before it gets to you. Nothing in Oak Grove. Same thing for you guys. Was wrong. Snowing here. Cars already covered. LaDonna, where are you calling in from here? There you are. In Gallatin. Oh, Gallatin's getting some snow now. Okay, there you go. Nothing in Polo, Missouri. and nothing in Richmond yet. So, all right, well, thank you again, guys, for all of your reports. Meteorologist Lena Lee will be in here in a little bit, and she'll track the snow coming through this afternoon into this evening. Again, short-lived snow event, 4 to 6 hours for us today. I think 2 to 3 inches at most within the 435 loop, a little bit more up into the northwest Missouri, Atchison area. Maybe could get a little bit more, but again, the snow totals look like they may be down just a couple points here since the last go-around of the model data. But again, we'll be following it here on KCTV5 and KCTV5.com, and of course on that free mobile app. You can download that to your phone and get all sorts of updates that you need, especially as we get inching closer and closer to the Super Bowl, just a few hours away for tomorrow. And as I leave you here, all I can say is go Chiefs.